Hello, good day everyone. I am Good News from the King's Farm and Industry. If you are joining us for the very first time, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, and a very big thank you to all my returning subscribers. I'm sorry I'm sitting today, that's because I've been very strong, but the urgency behind this particular information is the reason I decided to do this video recording today. Early last month, I was invited to one of my client farm, and upon reaching there, something very shocking happened. Between 70 to 80% of the hatchlings and grower snails in the farm have died. There were empty shells everywhere. Now, trying to find out what happened, we discovered that one of the most dangerous snail predators were present in the farm. They were found all over the empty shells, the dead snail shells. We've talked about these predators before. We've talked on ways that you don't allow them to enter into your farm. What happened here? Because these predators were not in this farm before. Now, what happened is not as a result of the structure was not that okay and wasn't doing what it's meant to do. What happened is that the predators were introduced to the farm through feed. Yeah, through snail feed. We understand that the Nigerian economy is hard as of today. We understand that inflation is very high. We also understand that the cost of getting normal feed for your snails, which is the concentrate, the formulated feed, is high, which have forced a lot of persons to go into getting vegetables, grasses, and other kind of feed for natural feed for their snails. We are not talking against any of that. As far as your snails are feeding on them, is okay. But while trying to do so, don't bring destruction to your investment. Don't destroy your investment. Make sure that the feed that comes in the form of leaves that you are feeding to your snails, you wash them in water. Alright? After washing them in water, turn their back, because these particular snail predators live in the forest, which means they are always found in the back of grasses. Turn their back, wash them closely, observe them. The issue is that these predators at the point of hatching or birth, whatever it is, they are very tiny, and you don't find one in one place. They are always together. So if one is found on any leaf, observe that particular leaf very well. You can see more than 10 there. Once they get into your farm, they discover that there are snails there they can feed on. They will grow very fast, multiply at a very high rate. And then what happened? They will shut down your investment. Please, I repeat, whether you are feeding grass, vegetables or fruits to your snails, please raise them with water, most especially warm water. And secondly, observe them very well to make sure that this particular insect is not on the leaf or on whatever it is you are feeding to your snails. Before we continue, some person were requesting for a video of the land we want to sell. Now that Nigeria is somehow, it is best now that Nigeria is somehow, livestock feed is on the high side, we advise, if you can, go into crop farming. That this particular land is okay for it. And the funny thing is that even if you want to build in even if you want to set up an apartment for rent, it's okay, because there is light in the community and it's constant. There is good road and there is security. You don't have the issue of herdsmen here and all of that. And the funny thing is that the land is cheap. It's 10 plots, which is about 200 feet by 500 feet. And it goes purely for 6 million naira, non-negotiable. You get, and there is nothing like two persons involved. There's no agent settlement, and there's nothing like that. What you do is you settle community for community development when you want to develop, and then we can advise you go for self ownership and all of that. Then you are good to go. You want to buy feed, you want to buy snails, you want to buy calcium, don't forget to reach out to us. And also, if you want to set up farm, don't forget to reach out to us through this line 081 140 66659. You can join us at Uyo by this weekend. Once again, I remain good news from the King's Farm and Industry.
Oh fuck the government. Lights on show here.
Lights there now. Light they don't draw light pass all here now. You get one farm in the front here. And they connect the light to it.
So we want to develop now, if you begin to develop.
Draw your light from there.
Draw your light from there. Now community do one for free. Pay community money.
Okay. We are here. This. Let me come down from the car. You know, I told you that there is crops on it. So this is it. It goes all the way down to the other side.